So in this video, we're going to talk about the effect mode. So I kept the small pattern, from the previous video, and this is how it sounds. So if I go to effect mode, I can put effects that will change that actual sequence. So as you can see, there's 7 empty effect slot. The first one is taken by the MIDI effect, which is always there and always here in every track. We're gonna take a look. So this effect is where you can choose to quantize the note. It's time quantized, so you can choose between 1/8 and a full note. The root note to change the global pitch of the track, fine tune, pitch bend range, aftertouch to velocity, minimum and maximum note to split your MIDI keyboard between different tracks, for example, and the modulation range, which is the voltage value between which your modulation track will affect. So if you choose between 0 and 5, say 0 and 5, the output, the CV output will only, the variation will be ranged in between 0 and 5 volts, only for modulation track. So this is it for the MIDI effect. So it's kind of a special effect. It doesn't enter the effect chain, and I'm going to add a few effects here to show you what you can do with it. So start with an arpeggiator. One octave up. So as you can see, to add an effect, I just select an empty slot, then choose the effect. Here I'm going to put a delay, MIDI delay, and then I enter the parameters, and I can switch between the parameter I want and the value by clicking the encoder. Same here, and then I can go back here. So here I have an arpeggiator, a delay, and then I can put an additional effect, say chance effect, which will only play 70% of the notes randomly, and I can keep going on, add up to 7 effects. It's a chain of effect, meaning that the recorded pattern will feed the arpeggiator, the arpeggiator will feed the delay will feed the chance, and so on and so forth. So if you change the order of those effects, the pattern won't sound the same, of course. And similarly, like in track you can mute track, in effects you can mute effects. So this is it for effects. Now in effect mode you can also do another thing, which is modulation route. So you can select a CC message or a CV, one of the CV input, to modulate one of the effect parameters. So if I press Y here, I can access the mod matrix. So as you can see, there's the source here and the destination to the right, and I can choose between one of the 4 routes. Now let's say here we're going to use one of the output of pressure point to modulate the gate length of the arpeggiator. So let's choose CVA. I'm going to put it here, and destination arpeggiator gate. And now when I turn this pot, which is hooked to the output, you can hear that the gate length is changing. And you can also, there's only the effect, but the first parameter here is sequence change. So you can use one of the CV to change the sequence that is playing on Hermod also, and it's gonna put that route in every track, obviously. So this is it for the effect. It's not really hard to grasp, but there's a whole world of things you can do with it. So I invite you to play with it, to put them in different orders, and it's really fun for experimentation and stuff like this. So I see you in the next video we'll cover the last mode, which is the sequence mode. Thank you for watching.